Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, June 10th, 1847, the Chicago Tribune began publication? From its beginning, the Tribune called itself the world's greatest newspaper. It still can boast the sixth largest circulation among American newspapers. Founded by James Kelly, the Tribune in its early days would change ownership and frequently alter its editorial content. Supporting fringe issues and parties was no way to grow a paper. Under the ownership and guidance of Joseph Medill and Alfred Coles Sr., the Chicago Tribune aligned with the up-and-coming Republican Party and later its candidate for president, Abraham Lincoln. Along with the accelerated growth of Chicago's population, the Chicago Tribune became a major national newspaper. In the 20th century, the paper's editor, Colonel Robert R. McCormick, innovated by adding advice columns, local comic strips, and moving into radio and television content. The paper has earned numerous Pulitzer Prizes. Today, however, not unlike most daily newspapers, it struggles for its very survival. What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that the information age is forever changing. Martin Gurry has written about the waves of information and its impact on society. He claims we are in a fifth wave. First, a little backstory about the fourth wave. Gurry writes, the fourth wave was that of mass media. Its organization was industrial, its orientation commercial or propagandistic, but its most radical innovation was the demand for a silent public. Governments and mass media shared in God's work, telling the public what to think and how to behave. The fifth wave, again described by Gurry, occurred because new technologies have given the power of speech to a silent public, to players marginalized by the media monopoly over the information age. It's an often deadly struggle over attention, influence, and political power. Digital natives will then burst upon the world as breakers of governments and overturners of elites, a problem and a threat to every claim of authority on earth. Hold on, the waves are getting tricky. Psst, it's PROLOG with MR.REVIEW. It's a podcast that is digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.